All right, for this video, I wanted to go over the Nebraska Earned Income Tax Credit. So the Earned Income Tax Credit, or EITC, is very popular at the federal level, right? So we have federal Earned Income Tax Credits, which taxpayers are eligible for if they meet certain income thresholds and have certain numbers of qualifying children. In cases where you don't have a qualifying child, you can still get the EITC if your income is below a certain amount. Now, Nebraska, like a lot of other states, have their own version of this. So Nebraska has an earned income tax credit, which is computed as a percentage of the federal credit. Currently, Nebraska's credit is 10% of whatever you get at the federal level. So in order to complete the Nebraska side, we first have to do the federal piece, right? So we have here John, taxpayer. He's a single filer, lives in Omaha, full-year Omaha resident. And he has no dependents, so no qualifying children, but his earned income is $18,000 for the year. So it falls below that threshold where even though he doesn't have any qualifying children, he can still get the EITC. So what John needs to do is first complete the earned income credit worksheet to calculate his federal EITC amount. And so based on his earned income of $18,000 and the fact that he has no qualifying children, single filing taxpayer, if we were to look up the $18K on the earned income credit worksheet tables, the amount of credit he gets for 2021 is $521. So $521 is going to be the amount of credit that he reports on line 27A here for the earned income credit. So there it is, $521. Now that he's completed his earned income credit on the federal side computation, he can figure out what he's going to get for Nebraska. So this is a Nebraska resident return, Form 1040N. And so we have John here, again, single filer, full year resident, so full year resident return, so not part year or non-resident. And so the earned income credit is simply reported on page 2 here. So on page 2 of the Nebraska return, if we look at line 35, so the Nebraska earned income credit. So now the federal credit has to enter that first, right? So there's that $521. So $521 for federal purposes. And then the state piece, do some simple math here, 521 times 10%. So the state earned income tax credit is going to be $52. And then you note here that it asks you to attach pages 1 and 2 of the federal return. So what Nebraska is asking there is, look, enter the amount of federal EIC you have, but attach pages 1 and 2 because on page 2 we want to see that it's been reflected here as well, right? So that's kind of how they verify the federal EIC amount. So once you have the 521, take the 10%, $52. So that's added to the total refundable credit amount there on line 39. And so ultimately that's going to impact the amount of refund that he's going to get, right? So $52, not a lot of money, but still something, very helpful to reduce your state liability as much as legally possible. So message here is, if you are a taxpayer, not just in Nebraska, but if you live in a state that has state income taxes, carefully check those rules because you might be eligible for a state earned income tax credit in addition to whatever you're claiming on your federal tax return. All right, so that covers it for this video. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Thank you.